Rebel, and welcome to my reaction video of Syberia Remastered. I never played the series before, and it looks good. So I don't know much about this, and it looks like this game came out in 2002, and they completely remastered this game, and it came out last year. So we're going to start playing it. So, just to remind you guys, this is my first time playing this game, so don't spoil the story for me. As long as you don't spoil the story, it means you're awesome. Alright, first. Alright, gameplay. Get the system. Okay. We're here to enjoy the story. Alright. East Shaka Serenia. Let's start it. Yeah, I can tell it's got like a little steampunk in it.
Hi there. Hey, hi there. What are you
Hey,
doing?
Walker.
Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
So, your name's Momo. I'm Kate.
Momo do like Hans. He draw.
Hans?
Don't disturb Momo. Momo work difficult.
Will you show me your drawing?
No, not finished. Go away.
I guess I'll let you continue working.
Alright. I thought that we can expect this. Oh. Like a puzzle. Okay. There we go. That's cute.
Okay, I'm coming.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
Alright, during the dialogue, you have several tries to learn more about the story. The choice for dialogue can indicate the dialogue necessary progress. In adventure mode, this help is disabled.
I would like a room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Of course, Miss Walker. You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
Thank you. I would like to see my room now.
Why, certainly, of course.
Right.
I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
Alright. Welcome to Valadilène, the world capital of mechanical toys. Let yourself be transported by the nested landscape surrounded in Valadilène, a small turret town tucked away in the Alps, and by Voralberg manufacturing, who expects to Syberia in the specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automation is the root of Valadilène's reputation around the world. For 80 years, the Valadilène family have passed its knowledge from the generation to generation, perfecting the art of that particular branch of cloud making that breathes life into the complex network of cogs and spindles that makes up automations. The creative wonder once defied beliefs and drew the admiration of young and old alike. People will come to criteria for a chance to own one of these fantastic toys. Unencroached Saber Fair. At the heart of the mechanical automation is its motor. The series spindles are set in motion to musify the set of cogs. Attached to the spindle are cams that are shaping the image of the music. In turn, they command a series of rods, which control the gestures of the toy at their tips. Alright, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Okay. Cool. It's pretty cool that you can turn it like this. Alright. And we got our diary with us.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Your luggage? Why, of course. Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners. So you're the American woman? Is it true what people say? That you've come to buy the factory?
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy? I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear? What was I saying? Oh, yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss for Valadilène, it really is. Because now that she's dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What? Anna Voralberg is dead?
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker. I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know, the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valadilène before. It was delightful. People came from all over the world to buy Voralberg automatons. Ah, somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Voralberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long.
Ray. Dear Kate, our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusion from the talks with Voralberg Manufacturing with you to a takeover in the days to come. And we see no vacation to this effect. We are counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to bring litigation with Medina and of Voralberg, the current owner, to a close. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has monopoly on the toy market. It is a Class A priority client who has presented Madame Voralberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. You should remind her of this case in case she starts having last minute second thought before signing the purchase agreement. I know that you will live up to the great expectation that I have in you. Edward Mason. Won't let you dial number for certain puzzles or to call your contacts at key moments in the story. Okay. Oh,
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
I can. The voice calling from the controller.
Tell me.
I've just got to Valadilène, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Voralberg is dead.
Quickly. And she remember we made question.
Yes, that's right, but... Very good, Mr. Marson. I just...
Sorry about you guys not hearing it. It's not that a lot added into the mic. I tried to suppress the noise background. Oh, we got a few pots. They might come handy. Wonder if there's like something hidden there. Oh, that's where we came in.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
I just love all these little mechanical robots. I've noticed there are tons of them here in Valadilène.
Be careful what you say. Voralberg automatons are not robots. If you want people to like you here, never ever pronounce the word robot.
Okay. What is the difference between an automaton and a robot, then?
Well, to tell you the truth, no one really knows.
Hello, my name is Kate Walker, and...
Of course, of course. Walker, room 6, next floor up.
I think I'm going to need your help again.
Are you leaving already, Miss Walker? Should we bring down your luggage?
No, I'm not leaving yet. It's just that...
We would love to help, but just think what would happen if the telephone rang, or if a fax arrived, or if a customer came through the door. We don't have 5 minutes rest here. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay, no biggie. Did you know Anna Voralberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I did. I mean, well, not really. She was a very great lady. We loved her very much. May she rest in peace.
The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans? Who is Hans?
Momo was talking about Hans Voralberg, Anna's younger brother.
Oh.
He died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Who is the boy who was drawing here earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no. Momo is just a little simple, that's all.
What is his connection with Anna Voralberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village idiot, and Anna took him under her wing. He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together, don't they?
You're implying that Anna Voralberg was a little bit slow as well?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself, that's all.
A fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
At your service.
Sorry. Elementary Avatar. As you are no doubt aware, our president is charged with undertaking litigation for the takeover of the Florian manufacturer by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sad that we learned of the recent death of the manager and owner of the factory. Madam Voralberg, with whom a litigation has started. We are under no doubt that Madam Voralberg left you instructions before her death, enabling the sale to be concluded. We remind you of the significant boost the arrival of the American multinational will bring to the economy of your region. It is for this reason I'm sure you will give our representative, Miss Kate Walker, a warm welcome. Yours faithfully, Edward Mason. The storm has passed. That was beautiful. That's cute. Alright, now I can run. Looks like that's out of town.
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valadilène is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Voralberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
Fine.
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works. Good morning. Are you open? Can I buy something from your bakery?
No, afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
I can wait a while.
You can wait, but we're closed all day. Day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences.
Don't worry about it. Because of Madame Voralberg's death, all the shops are closed. Mayor's decision. Try tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't be here. That's a pity.
Well, that's cool. It's kind of like security. Oh, that's cute. It's like a stamp. Like a stamp-o-meter.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
Come on.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course. I was waiting for you.
You don't find it suspicious that Madame Voralberg left us so suddenly? I would have loved to have met her.
Her death took us by surprise. She still seemed to have so much life left in her. Anna Voralberg was not only one of my most faithful clients, she was also a very dear friend.
That is a magnificent automaton you have at your entrance.
I'm very proud of it. And since my health problems, it has become absolutely indispensable for me. Yes, indispensable. It was Anna Voralberg who had the idea. She provided many of us with this kind of machinery.
Have you ever met Hans Voralberg, Anna's brother?
I have a few vague memories of him, that is all. I was very young at the time. Very young. If you don't mind, can we come back to that later?
Seeing how as Madame Voralberg is no longer with us, I trust that I can rely on you to conclude the sale?
Please do not set your hopes too high, Miss Walker. I fear that I cannot be of much help to you.
I am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker.
At the tavern, I met a young boy by the name of Momo. I was informed that he is mentally disabled. Whatever his condition, he told me about a man called Hans. He's apparently Madame Voralberg's brother. Moreover, it appears that Hans is not actually dead. What do you think of that?
Let us take one thing at a time, Miss Walker. You will receive all the information you need in due course, you can be sure of that. Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Voralberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Voralberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Maître Alfotaire. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Voralberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Voralberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession. I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So I must make this confession to you now. My brother Hans is still alive. It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Valadilène and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too. He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Voralberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Voralberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Anna Voralberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Voralberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Voralberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
I know that's gonna come in handy later on. Well, let's see what's 86. Oh, sorry, that needs to surprise me. Oh, got a call.
Hello? Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Been going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here. Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on. Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's 1 or 2 complications. You understand? The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
Do this to me. I mean, if you don't, millions of dollars are behind you.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can, I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey. Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works.
This might be the graveyard.
Hello. We've got a problem, Mr. Marson. There's maybe an heir. Hans, Anna Voralberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent. Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Crystal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York or you find up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Marson. You can count on me. Darn it!
Great. Like a puzzle. I get. And that's a do, right? I did it. That was almost easy. Is there supposed to be like a saw in there? Hmm. There's gotta be a clue around here. What's this? No.
I can't open it. 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 I can't open it.
Key. I have a key. This might be the key to unlocking this. Fake confession. No, it's just close. Hunt card. No, just candle matches. Fine. I'm gonna turn the music down a little.
Doesn't look like that works.
Oh, hold on. This one goes here. And this one goes there. Okay. 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 One. Got it. So now what to do with this? You hear the whoosh noise. There we go. It looks like it's something that needs to be a in there. on. Right. I'm bad with the office and I need to take this key so I can go to the new area. There we go. Now we can go to the factory. Hmm. Hmm.
I don't need to use this console. Not yet.
Who's whistling? Weird. It looks like we can't talk to him. We can't access over there.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there. Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Valadilène. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
Hey. A ladder key. Here we go. This might be Anna's diary. Right. May 14, 1930. Yesterday, something terrible happened. I don't know who to turn to or to talk to, so I decided to write it down. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and sole guardian of my secret thoughts. Moonlight's in the next room, teetering between life and death, and I am terrified. All day and just alive. First Mama, then Hans. Please, dear Lord, don't take my little brother away as well. May 15, 1930. I made me promise to keep this a secret, but its burden is too heavy. I know I can tell you, though, dear diary. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvelous cavern with ancient paintings on the walls. Only prehistoric men could have painted them because they were descendants of mammoths. Mammoths. Where are prehistoric creatures as well. This much I know. I hate mammoths. Now, it's all because of them and because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why, Hans? Well, why did you try to take it? And why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault you are now in a coma. Hans, if you die, I do not know how I could ever forgive myself. May 16, 1930. Hans has still not regained consciousness. Father cannot sleep and Gertrude cries all day long. Outside he had suffocated, but inside the house it's icing cold and dismal. I still have hope though. I know my brother. I know his strength he will put through and never gets in. May 17, 1930. I cannot think of anything else about Hans. In all my waking sleep in dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his old so pale face softened. I have taken a refuge in the attic. It's the only place where I can find any peace wrapped all in my memories. May 18, 1930. 5 days have passed since the accident, and Hans has still not opened his eyes. Seeing like this is unbearable. Please, God, protect him. Take my life, not his. May 20th, 1930. It has happened. Hans had come back to life. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name? Do you realize this is the happiest day of my life? I want to take the street and sing to play my way to the world. Thank you. Oh, thank you, God. May 22nd, 1930. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into uncontrollable fits of giggles. Hans even put down his meal today. I knew he was told, my little brother. Even father smiled at me today when he said good morning. May 25th, 1930. I don't know where I'm coming or going. I'm totally absorbed in Hans' recovery. I'm scarcely 5 minutes to myself to return to my refuge and scribble down these words. 1929, 1930. It is very curious. Whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or he wants something, he cannot stop saying my name. He cannot bear when I leave him even for an instant. Gertrude thinks I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that father will agree. June 2nd, 1930. Today was the birthday that Hans had left the house. We went for a short walk in the garden, but Hans is still very weak. The doctor said we should be patient and shouldn't rush him. It is so hard though. I hope so much that life can return to how it once was. June 20th, 1930. Hans had been out of his coma for a month now. He still didn't say much and he had difficulty moving. He said mostly for the long periods of time, his eyes wide open, as the lost in thoughts. I'd often had to call his name several times before he reacts. Then he'll smile when he does. The money is magic for me, and Sarah couldn't possibly be happier. June 22nd, 1930. I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what could he remember. He could utter only one word. Mammoth. His eye glowed so strange when he said it that frightens me. September 15, 1930. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life, I am dreading it. I'm afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there. October 20th, 1930. While I was doing my homework yesterday even, Hans crept out on me so proud that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper and curiously started drawing. This is the first time since his accident he had done anything but daydream. October 28th, 1930. Hans scribbled almost incessantly. It was all like he will do, all day long. I feel it annoyed father. Nobody else understands, but I can say that Hans is trying to draw mammoths. November 16, 1930. Today is my birthday and Gertrude had made me an apple pie, my favorite. But father has now returned home for lunch and Hans doesn't want to leave his room. The best present I could ever have is to see Hans battle on the way to recovery. December 25th, 1930. Snow is falling. It is so beautiful. Arrington, 1931. The doctor visited to examine Hans. He seems happy that my little brother had fully recovered from the fatalities. It truly is a miracle. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more though. Why does he live livelier like he was before? February 9th, 1931. Hey, it's after my birthday. It is Hans' birthday. Today he is 11 years old. I had the strange impression that actually had lost 5 years rather than gained 1 more. February 24th, 1931. The doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with father. Their serious expression worried me awfully. What could they be hiding from me? I am grow up now. At the age of 15, you can understand everything. I am too scared to ask father what is happening. March 15, 1931. I have been thinking, it seemed to me that Hans' attitude is normal. The shock of the fall must have much more serious effects than we first imagined. Hans, my dear brother, what is happening to you? April 4th, 1931. I had discovered the truth. Hans is stunted, physically and mentally. I eavesdropped a conversation between the doctor, father, and Gertrude. Gertrude buried her tear-filled eyes in her apron, and Father muttered the word retard under his breath. How could they say such a thing? April 13, 1931. It is Easter, and we are at school's holidays. This means I can spend all day with Hans and protect him from Father Pyramid dark moons. He cannot accept the fact that Hans, his only son, was saying to stay forever. April 14, 1931. It is truly difficult to accept, but it's not Hans' fault. My baby, but not Hans. I don't know how to make Father understand. He seemed full of hatred for him. It is dreadful. I feel so powerless. May 14, 1931. 1 year has gone by, and it feels like an eternity. The situation showed no sign of improvement, neither in terms of Hans' mental state or Father's attitude towards him. May 30th, 1931. Extraordinary. Father had decided to take Hans to Paris for a new test. He said that only in French capital he will find truly competent doctors. He wanted to make Hans ready for the great expeditions. June 6, 1931. No news from Father or Hans, but I remain hopeful. I am sure they will take good care of my little brother. January 15, 1931. They have returned. Hans rushed into my arms and started crying. It took me a long time to calm him down and get him to sleep. Father was still at 10 to turn when he was before he left. The diagnosis: Hans will remain physically and mentally impaired. I am stunned. August 28, 1931. The summer is coming to a close. It had been less striking than the last. The sun had put the color in Hans' cheek. When I look at him, I have difficulty imagining that he will not change. November 16, 1931. Father still said nothing. The critic shut himself away in his office in the factory. Christmas. Gertrude tells me that love and faith trumps over any science. I like neither. God praise. January 12, 1932. Father took Hans to the factory this morning. Hans was so afraid that I accompanied them. Fortunately, Father said nothing. I felt the answer why you insist on bringing him there. January 13, 1932. Father left for the factory with Hans once again this morning. I think he wants to persuade Hans that he could be useful for something. It is his way of resisting fate. February 17, 1932. For a month now, every morning Hans had gone to work with Father at the factory. I'm not exactly sure what he does to seem to be enjoying it. I feel like my brother's behavior had changed constantly. His mind's like conspicuous. April 14, 1932. I could cry. Hans had made me a present. A small robot mammoth with a trunk that raises and falls. When Father saw it, he nodded his head in satisfaction. May 20th, 1932. Both Good, True, and Father will now have their own robot mammoths. They are even more intricate and finely tuned. Little brother is not such a retard after all. April 15, 1932. Hans mammoth now walk, raise their trunk, and wag their tails. It's incredible. December 22nd, 1932. I'm at the head of the factory workshop. Mr. Grips this morning, he said that for a young lad of 12, Hans is very gifted. It is a shame he only makes elephants. February 11, 1933. Father and Hans were locked in a long discussion yesterday. Or should I say, Hans was locked in one of Father's long monologues. Isn't it conceivable that Hans should go to school like other children? Father wants to take him on to work as a worker at the factory. However, Hans would stop making his own little devices. Hans signed his hat Gavin Mount and starting I finally set fire up in a rage. February 12, 1933. I tried to broach the subject with Hans, and so that he should obey Father. Learning a crowd at the factory is his wanting to do something. Distracted with his life. He is so gifted and takes so much pleasure in making automatons. He did looked like he wasn't listening to me, but I know he'll think about what I said. February 20th, 1933. It is not Hans cannot speak, it's rather that he doesn't want to speak. He used the least possible word for communication, except with me, but he's still very economical with words. May 15, 1933. Incredible, Hans was not just satisfied with learning how to assemble life's work, it's that he is completely redesigned it. Father and Mr. Gritz are taking a serious look at his plans. July 10th, 1933. Father wanted to talk to me about my future since I passed my exams. He wanted to send me to university because he said my intelligence is astounding. My heart was beating so loud. It is true I do a lot of studying, but I cannot bear to be away from Hans. September 2nd, 1933. By a ghastly summer, I had been permanently torn between my desire to go to university and my refusal to leave my brother. I talked about it with Hans, but he said nothing. That same evening, I found my lonely mountain broken. October 9th, 1933. Hans had another fit at hysterica at dinner again. Father announced that Hans' new assembly line would soon be finished. However, they had removed the animation pairs that shot orders that they were deemed superfluous. Hans was livid. He hurled his suit dish to the ground and stormed out to his bedroom. What would happen between the both of them when I'm not here? October 17, 1933. Despite my scruples, I am finally leaving. Hans had not talked to me for a week, but I would not understand if I told him why I wanted to stay. My heart is so heavy. Christmas. It is so strange to be home. I had never left home for such a long time before. Once we were alone, Hans did not stop talking. Words just leaped from his mouth. How we laughed for excitement. He was sending me with a delightful little ballerina to play the mammoth, he told me. I was so touched that I started crying. This had done nothing to harm the strong bond between us. September 10th, 1937. It is so strange to pick up the diary once more. At first my impulse was to tear it up, but I resisted it and instead succumbed to my second desire. It was to write for a while. I am alone in my island once more. I have been home for 2 months now, and after a summer spent living with the intense joy of being reunited with my brother, Hans had returned to the factory. Father Aso and Gertrude Etheristis caused her terrible pain. September 13, 1937. All in all, these 4 years have been kind to Father and Hans. The relation is less tense. They still do not exchange much conversation, but they now have a thing in common. The factory. I even began to feel a bit jealous. Silly, really. September 17, 1937. Hans hasn't changed. To help Gertrude, he had designed a totally out-of-the-nation kitchen, and Gertrude can't stop moaning at the wooden puppets. Oh, how I adored them. October 9th, 1937. I went to go see Father and Hans at work. I hadn't been to the factory for ages. It's strange how much it has changed. I was very curious to see them set about their tasks. I like finding a new office very much. Hans has a small workshop at the first floor, run by the odds and ends, unfinished robot on the site. It's not how I imagined, in fact. October 15, 1937. The factory is working very well. Orders for toys keep coming in, spurred on by the run up to Christmas. When I was at the university and I said my name was Voralberg, people asked me if I had any relation to Valadilène factory. Now I know the effects that Hans' genius had on the factory is renowned. November 2nd, 1937. To make myself useful, I started helping Father set his papers in order. The most extraordinary thing of all is that for the first time ever, I had the impression that the three of us were a real family. December 8th, 1937. Hans never ceased to surprise me. Between him and the factory, his behavior is so very different. In his workshop, he is serious, concentrated. A perfect young man who would keep his eye on everything going on. Constantly on the move and in control. One had the impression that each single toy is his own very own infant. At home, he turned back into a child once more and either moody or a happy-go-lucky buffoon. Christmas. The most wonderful Christmas of my life. I could not stop giggling like children beneath Father's disapproving glare. I know that he was only pretending, really. Our hearts are so full of hope. January 5th, 1938. Hans came to see me in my bedroom. Yesterday evening. I felt terribly awkward, terribly ill at ease. I might have guessed Hans wants to leave Valadilène. The house in the factory, he wants to go traveling. He doesn't know where to or for how long. Not just like him. I was so shocked that I told him his plans were foolish. He left my room without word, his head bowed. January 7, 1938. I thought that you wanted to leave because of father. Now it's because of the mammoths. You want to go tracking mammoths. I thought he had gotten over his obsession. I know my brother only too well. I wouldn't dream of telling him his quest is useless. It isn't worth it. He would not listen to reason. January 10, 1938. I was so selfish in the other evening. I returned to talk to Han and asked him gently if he was sure of his decision. I already know what the reply is going to be. Nothing would make him change his mind. January 1938. 1938. Despite my profound sadness and despair, I must have fulfilled the destiny he had chosen and announced the news to father. I fear the worst. January 24, 1938. The worst was worse than my fears. Father's anger was terrifying. He shot Hans away in his workshop at the factory and he had forbidden all visits except the girl from Gertrude who beats him. February 1st, 1938. Father decided that Hans should remain locked up for as long as it takes him to abandon his infantile decision. Gertrude tells me that Hans is very disappointed yet highly resolute. The word is driving me mad. February 6, 1938. As soon as Gertrude returns from the factory, I hesitate to get news of my little brother. He doesn't say anything. He just fed it with bits and pieces, she replies. Every day with a sigh, I had tried desperately to reason with father, but I know I am just raising my breath. February 9th, 1938. In secret, Gertrude delivered me a small robot for Hans. It's a robot of us as children. It worked with a small cylinder punch with tiny holes. I quivered in motion as I turned the key. The message he gave was simple. He was telling me he loved me very, very much. February 21st, 1938. Gertrude gave me a different tiny cylinder for today's toy. Hans is truly incredible. He has found a means of communicating between us and us alone in the total secret. February 27, 1938. My days are spent eagerly waiting for Hans' messages. He has never sought to run away. He is preparing his escape like it was his game. March 6, 1938. Gertrude had returned and she is beside herself. Hans has disappeared. Father has not even the night to return to the workshop where he locked up his son, nor found out how he managed to escape. He just gave me a black look and he knew we were out to something behind his back. March 7, 1938. It began to dawn on me that Hans was gone. I miss him so much. Lord, please protect my little brother and watch him over for me. March 11, 1938. With Hans gone, Father now locked himself away. 9 days at the factory. The house is so gloomy now. March 12, 1938. This morning, I caught Father in the drawing room, installing a coffin on the trestle. The sound of it made my blood freeze. What are we up to? My crushed image only was showing silent in a permanent black content. March 13, 1938. Behind closed curtains, the drawing room with the coffin surrounded by huge candles had become a veritable funeral chamber. March 14, 1938. This is ghastly. I had to understand what Father is up to. This morning, the priest came to pray before the coffin, and I finally caught on. Father is in the morning for the death of Hans. Father made the priest believe that his son was dead. How could he do such a thing? March 16, 1938. And the man appointed by his grief. My father grew ever more cold and calculating. His contacting his old friend, Dr. Scorn, who duly drew up a bona fide death certificate without even seeing the body. I dare not imagine what yarn he spun. March 17, 1938. Hans' funeral was be officially held next Sunday. Father strictly forbade me to attend. The story of the masquerade makes me feel ill, but I cannot denounce the subterfuge, or else I would display my father's mental instability to the world. The shame would kill him. That was much certain. March 23rd, 1938. I had to get away. Far, far away. April 23rd, 1938. No, I would not leave. I have thought a long heart. My life is here, not to my father. He needs me too much now. The factory needs me because father is incapable of running it now. Besides, I can only find peace of mind among Hans' robots. And how should I know when he sent me new ones and I'm not at home to receive them? No, I should not leave. My destiny is to remain here and keep watch. Damn. She really lost her little brother. He just disappeared. So that what happened to him. Maybe he's still alive?
Mammoth. You draw mammoth for Momo?
Oh?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me.
Hey, what's this? Hey, it's a mammoth.
Doesn't look like that works.
What's this?
Doesn't look like that works.
Am I supposed to do something with it?
What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans' picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
Okay.
You don't give up easily, do you?
Right. Pen and paper. You do like this. I know how that works. Here we go. On mammoth.
Thank you. Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
It looks like we can find a way to get in, I guess.
door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
You went this way? Whoa. It's assembly factory. Blueprints.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Voralberg.
What's this unfinished letter? Dear Hans, I know how much you dislike the winter words, but I do not have time to forge a voice cylinder. I mean that someone in your entourage will be kind enough to read these few lines to you. I receive a latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary. Your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Thanks to have no effect on your genius. Quite to the contrary, I am proud of you, my dear little brother. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. If it's only seemed like yesterday you rushed away from Benton Line. We undertook production immediately, following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive was ready within a week. If only you could see it. But you will see it, that's how much I promise you. It's magnificent. It seemed like impatient to set out on its maiden voyage. There is only one Oscar left to build. I hope I will finish him soon, but as you can imagine, his magnificence is complex and it takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand you wish me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll, the very thought of which I wonder if it's still in the cave. And if it is, what say it is then? But what does 60-year matter, after all, to a object already several thousand years old? I ain't gonna find it, Hans, I promise you. I had a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is run me down a little. I should be better in a few days, though. The cell of the factory is taking into shape. Laura from New York should be visiting and we will be able to sign the contracts. Then I shall... Oh... So that's how she died. Oh. Forgotten melody. Hmm.
Doesn't look like that works.
Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Automation. Hmm. I think I should write it down just in case. Okay. We need to find something to put in that slot. Oh.
Yes, hello?
Hey, you, my poor munchkin, trying to contact you for hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job thing.
I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's... Where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
Valadilène, yeah. I know, it's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Right. Old mother's too dumb to understand it. Take after your fathers.
Mother.
Hey, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday.
Ma, I haven't got a lot of time, you know. Ma, please. I've got to go.
Mike Matt, Russian singer. Maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back. I promise. Lots of love.
Hmm. That's pretty cool. And that's creepy.
Oh, many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Me too, Model XZ2000.
Please, all my friends call me Oscar. This fad for cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your passport number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar. Sir. Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Voralberg's office above the machine floor.
As bizarre as it may seem, I have the impression you are the only person who can help me.
I very much doubt it, Kate Walker.
Why do you say that?
What good am I without appendices, I ask you?
Does the name Hans Voralberg mean something to you?
Of course. He created me. But I am sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker. But I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
You said you were a train engineer? What train would that be?
But, Kate Walker, you have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you, though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Voralberg.
You are a very strange robot.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so. Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Voralberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Voralberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Broken. Disactivated. Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
Can I be of use to you?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are Model XZ2003. My feet are Model XZ2005_B. Be careful. The Model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card, on which is recorded my body design data. Here is my own punch card.
That's how we get the punch
I'll
card.
give it a go.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Man, it's like he's really alive.
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works.
Hmm. 8,000 bits.
I don't need to use this console. Not yet.
Hmm. At least we finally got in. Man, this is beautiful. Kind of reminds me of Life is Strange. Nor.
There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Momo come here often. Momo like make splash in water.
Tell me, Momo, do you really think that after all these years, Anna's brother is still alive?
Anna always say hands go away, but hands come back maybe.
You are a strange one, Momo. I'm beginning to see why Anna Voralberg liked you.
Momo, Momo look like Hans. Momo very proud.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like Hans. Momo friend of automatons.
Right. Now we're here. What do we do?
Kate and Momo throw stones in water.
Momo, we're here because of the cave. Something to do with the cave.
Momo and Kate, friends.
Maybe Hunt is hiding in the cave, or was he in there recently?
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for Hans, Anna say.
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
Okay.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Right. Right. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop right there, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. This story is pretty interesting, and I'm starting to get into it. And I'm enjoying the puzzles so far. So, in the next episode, we're going to explore the cave and see if there's any clue that leads to Hans that he might still be alive. And also, solve a more puzzle and helping Oscar. And find something that can help again to that gravestone. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and feel free to leave the comments down below. And if you want to see more of my content, click a link to my Facebook page, my Twitter page, and my channel. You can see more of my playthroughs like action adventure, soon find horror racing, RPG, pub solving, and more. Until then, this is Moonlight Rebel. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!